We don't yet. No, ma'am.
Well, yeah,
What?
we do,
No, she may have
but
it.
I don't have it on paper. I can take a screenshot.
No, you're
And
good.
you want me to text it to you?
No, you're. You know what?
Totally do that.
Or let me take a picture of it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
Here, I want to take a picture of yours, so we'll know we can call you guys out too.
Yeah, because we'll give them shout outs on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is so we got this on YouTube Live TV, so it's going around the world. If you can go, we had last year we had a family from Colombia and a family from Spain watching their grandkid live.
Nice.
That is
cool,
awesome,
man.
isn't it?
That's so neat.
It is. So
Thank you.
we'll give them shout outs whenever we come in. Yes, ma'am. Are we on? All right. Testing audio. We're trying to get set up for the game. Can you hear us back in the Midland studio? You can turn it on in here. Let's do that. Bad cell signal. That's what it did to me earlier. And if you share the Wi-Fi, it's going to slow it down. This one. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Is you hearing us? Testing 1 2 3. Testing audio 1 2 3. All right, we got confirmation. You're hearing us loud and clear. Good deal. Give a shout out to my sister-in-law, Donna Tompkins. My brother-in-law, Kurt. They're in Kermit, Texas. They've blessed us with many children. I believe we've got 4 nieces and a nephew. Is that right? Yep. Good kids. I'm a proud uncle. Just as a proud aunt. So, hello over in Kermit, Texas. Thanks for helping us out, checking the sound for us. Currently, game time is probably about 2:20 p.m. The kiddos are out in the outfield warming up. You probably can't see them. We've done some camera adjustments here to try to capture more of the steals and the on base. We've moved the backstop camera around just a little bit. Hopefully we can see them coming in a little bit better. We're just messing with it a little bit, trying to get our feet up under us for the year. The wind's died down somewhat. They said it would about this time. It feels like the wind has shifted. It was out of the south. Seems like it's come around and it's maybe more out of the northwest. Hopefully we won't have near the sand and the dust to deal with we did in the first game. Hmm? Lights are still on. We go away. We have a lot of folks watching. And we've had last season we had folks from as far away as Colombia and Spain watching their grandkids play live. I heard myself over there just. So it really is nice. It's also a nice tool for our team and for our coaches. They can go back and rewatch the game. Stays on YouTube Live, I guess, forever and ever. Amen. So it's a good tool. It's good to be able to watch the games live for those that can't make it, and it's good to be able to go back and replay and maybe pick up on some things that you could always do better. We always share the. This is geared for the NBA, our NBA team only. It's brought to you by Endeca Crude Express. We appreciate that. But we always share the link with the opposing team. Give them an opportunity to send it out to maybe family and friends that they want to see watch the game. So we always try to do that as a courtesy to the other team. They seem to always appreciate it. Game Changer is another good technology. The issue with it for us is it just gives you a behind the plate look, and we really wanted to go for more of the live look on all the bases. Plus, we have audio that we can provide with it as well. So we're continuing to work on our platform, get it better and better. We've got some other cameras we have coming. We're wanting to go to a 4-camera system so that we can get an outfield shot. If you're watching on a phone or a small device, it's harder to see. You can still see it. At home, when you're on a bigger TV, you can see it a lot better. It looks good on TV, but still, the cameras, can only do so much, and they generally don't see the outfield real well. So we're going to try to remedy that with an outfield camera. The zoom technology, we have that on these cameras, but if you don't have a second person or a third person handling the zoom, then you can kind of get caught up and get behind. So we're trying to improve all of the time. The game goes so fast that just trying to keep up with the names and trying to keep up with where everything's at can be a struggle at times. I generally have a sidekick with me, Brian Jordan out of Midland, Texas. He typically does most of the announcing. I feed stats and kind of back him up. He wasn't able to make it up to Lubbock this weekend, so I'm doing all the duties for both of us, so I'm not able to really give full complement of what we're doing from the announcing perspective. But he'll be with us next go-around, next telecast, and I think that's probably going to be a game played in the next one in Midland. And so we will be live from Midland as well. So he'll be with us on that, and maybe probably throughout the rest of the year, even traveling. We think he'll join us as well. It seems like that we've got good audio and good video. That's the reason I'm talking a little bit here, to get the bugs worked out. I will say this. On occasion, we lose our transmission from our transmitter. When that happens, it typically takes 5 to 7 minutes to restart it. So when it freezes up, just stay on it. Don't leave us. Give us 5 or 7 minutes to reboot it. It didn't lose transmission last game. We hope it doesn't this game, but if it freezes up, just give us a little bit of time to get back on air. That doesn't mean we're leaving for the day. So just stay with us there. The umpires are walking onto the field. We have Coleman and we have Campbell walking onto the field. They've been here all day long umpiring all of these games. We appreciate them so much. Without them, this game doesn't happen. It doesn't go on. We're done. That's it. They get a lot of abuse unfairly, but they work through it, and we've seen them call 3 games now. They have called 3 great games. We have really done a good job.
For the Andrews prospect, Number 20, Evan Rodriguez. Number 24, number
Exchanging lineup. Currently getting ready for the MLB draft. He'll be going this spring to the draft. He is currently working out with Coach Josh Turley. I've mentioned this every game, but I'm going to keep mentioning it. He is working with Coach Josh Turley out of DBAT. Coach Turley played for the Baylor Bears, left-handed thrower, good one. Went on to the Detroit Tigers organization. He and Coach Blaine are working together to get him ready for the season. Coach Blaine has a lot of friends that are in the minors and majors. They just had a coin flip to see who's going to be home and see who's going to be visitors. As soon as we get that, we will share it. Coach Blaine is in the shorts with the blue shirt. On the left side of your screen, facing away. The opposing coach, I don't know his name's on the right side. Shaking hands. Hey, Coach, are we home or visitors? Okay, so we are visitors. The NBA is visitors today. They're introducing the Andrews prospects, so we'll let them do that here.
number 24, Nico Salceda. Number 53, Nick Lopez. Number 45,
Can you hear that?
Creed Perez. Number 12,
Can you hear that on the produce?
Aguilera.
You'd be surprised. We weren't hearing that music the other day very much to it.
Grayson Keith. Number 16, Justin Flores.
Can you send me the lineup?
Number 19, Sam Hodgkin. Number 1, Steve Carrasco. Number 9, Chase Yana. Number 10, Rio Bueno.
Is that the lineup to hit? Is that the lineup to hit?
She put their full names on there for you. Did you hear me?
Huh?
She got their full names on there for you.
Oh, she's good. All right, we got that over with. All right, lineup today for Midland Baseball Academy, NBA. Again, NBA being the visitors today, they'll be up to bat first. Number 1 batter, Noah Hernandez. In the number 2 slot, Joey Creech. In the number 3 slot, White Murray. And in the number 4 slot, John Williamson. Noah Hernandez will be pitching today. Joey Creech will be at second base. White Murray, right field. John Williamson, shortstop. Judson Fortune, left field. Silas Bryant, third base. Callan Cook, first base. Braxton Sims catching. Jace Gould, center field. Stepping into the box will be Noah Hernandez. On deck is Joey Creech. Pitching is number 24, Salcedo is his last name. Salcedo is the last name. That's the pitcher starting for the Andrews prospects. They're giving him some love out there, getting him ready to go. Lower camera in the center is from home plate, from behind the home plate. Move your eyes up to the top right, that is first base. Move your eyes to the top left, that is third base. You can just go from center to right to left, just like you can imagine them. If you're looking at back behind the home plate, just imagine following that runner all the way around. That's how our video is set up. There's a hit to right field by Noah Hernandez. It drops in there for a single, and Noah gets to base. First base safe. Ball comes back in. Stepping in is Joey Creech. Joey is our speed demon. Frankly, can do everything good. But he gets a hit. Watch this young man run. A pickoff attempt over at first base. Back safe is Noah. Joey has a set of wheels. He's got a bat too. On deck, be White Murray. Joey Creech, uniform 6, takes a strike. Oh, a try back to first base. Try to pick off. Runners on the move to second base. In safely standing up. Runner at second. In scoring position as Joey steps back in to see if he can bring him around. That's a high ball. Today behind the plate, umpires Campbell. Swing and strike. Behind home plate, you can see the umpire, Coleman. Runner advances to third on a steal, safely gets in. Noah Hernandez is on third. Nobody on first and second. Joey steps back in and behind the count. Strikes him out. It's a nice pitch. Nice pitch by number 24, Salceda. Coming into bats, White Murray. White had a good game this last game. This is the Knoxville Freeze. We are playing the NBA is playing the Andrews Prospects. It's a great name. That's a high but swung at. Strike. 2 strikes. Hitters behind in the account. A bunt is laid down successfully.
It's all right. We got him going in.
Out at first on that bunt.
What you want, John?
However, that scores a run. Noah Hernandez comes in for a run. Hey, John, keep your head on that ball, son, all the way to the bat. Hit it from your stomach. Move up, John. Move up in the plate. Watch it. Outside. Move up on that plate, John. Outside. John Williamson up to bat, number 1. You swing at it. There you go, there's a hit. Oh, back up to second baseman. Second's up with it. Over to first for out number 3 of the inning. However, 1 run scores.
All right, Bubba. Good hit.
Bottom of the first. NBA 1-0. Noah Hernandez, number 2, will be pitching today. Start the game. Noah's 10 years old. Mom Lisa's, dad's Daryl. As you watch him warm up here, Noah goes to Stanton Elementary. Favorite team is the Texas Rangers. Favorite player is Corey Seegers. He loves playing Fortnite. He has a sister, Rainey, sisters, Rainey and Ginger, and their miniature schnauzers. I dated a miniature schnauzer one time. They're pretty. Speaking of that, little trivia. Which dog breed was traditionally kept by monks in the Swiss Alps to find lost travelers, since we're talking about schnauzers? This is where, if I have my partner beside me announcing, we give a phone number and get a caller to call in and have a little prize if they can answer it. Which dog breed was traditionally kept by monks in Swiss Alps to find lost travelers? It's a big dog. Really big dog. Bigger than a schnauzer. Answer? The Saint Bernard. How about that? Saint Bernard. Noah's warmed up. Mr. Lopez steps into the box for the prospects. First ball is outside. Number 53 is the batter's jersey. Number. Second pitch is nice. It catches that front corner for a strike. Noah's a good little athlete. He's a good little pitcher. There's one right down the middle. Back to the pitcher. Noah plays it. Throws it to first for the first out of the inning. Nice play between Noah and the first baseman, Cal Cook. Good teamwork there, folks. First pitch to number 4, batter Keith, last name, is a ball on the outside. That ball is hit. Foul tip high behind the backstop. That evens the count up to 1-1. That is high and outside, 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Number 4, last name Keith. I don't have the batting order for the prospect, so I'm going to have to use the last name. There's a hit out to right field, center field really. Drops in front of the center fielder. He's up with it, back into his cutoff mound.
Now playing number 24, Nico Salcedo.
Time's been called. Pitcher goes back to first base to try to pick off a runner. Runner gets back safe. There's a throw to second base to try to catch a stealer. He's in safe, however. Man on second for the prospects. Number 24, Sauceda, steps back into the batter's box. Noah Hernandez deals. Catches that front corner. He likes that front corner. And that is a couple of good strikes right in there. It is a strike. Caught it again in the same spot. 4 2 strikes. He has dialed that in. Steps off the rubber. Needs to tie his shoes here a little bit. Again, Noah Hernandez is pitching. Joey Creech is at second base. White Murray, right field. John Williamson, shortstop. Silas Bryant is at third base. Cal Cook's at first base. Braxton Sims is catching, and Jace Gould is in center field. Back on the mound, ready to pitch. Here it comes. That's a swing. That's a hit back to shortstop. Shortstop's up with it. Makes a run. Here comes home. Here comes runner home, Keith, to tie the score. 1-1. Runner safe on first. Get it to him. Runner on first. Got a big boy in here swinging. Last name Rodriguez. Number 20. I'm 5'10" and a half, 5'11". He is taller than me. This young man, I think, is 6 foot tall. I don't think I've ever seen a 6 foot 10-year-old. This is a big young man here. And he hits it like he's 6 foot. He hits it out to right field. He's on his way around to second. That was a nice strong hit. Run comes in to tie the game 1-1. I'm sorry, they take the lead 2-1.
Number 16, Justin Flores.
Ball's high. High. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a nice pitch. Swung on for a strike down, foul, third base side. Again, I want to warn everybody, if we lose contact and it freezes up, give us 5 or 6 minutes. We'll have to reset to come back to you. But don't give up on us if we lose our transmission, because we are trying to get back to you. It's a little bit high. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second base. That's right down the middle. That is hit foul down the right side, just out of the reach of Cal Cook. It's full count. Payoff pitch coming. That was a real nice pitch, but it was down outside a little bit for ball 4. Number 16, Flores, goes on to first base. We've got a man on first, man on second. Creed Morona will come up for the Andrews Prospects. Number 12, Aguilera, will be on deck. The wind has died down a lot on this go around. We still have probably a 15, 20 mile an hour wind, but not near the dust that we had in the previous game. Time called by the home plate umpire. Now we're back in, ready to go. There's a pitch. Runner to third. Runner to third. Safe, however. Both runners advance. Runners at second and third in scoring position. Look at this young man on your third base camera. That is one large young man right there. Ball 4. Bases are loaded for number 12. Aguilera is coming up. He switches bats. He's got a magic bat probably here that he'd prefer to use, so he steps in with Giannis, number 9, stepping on deck. That's a nice hit. That hit is past shortstop, out into left field. Center field's up with it, coming back into home. Overthrows home. Another run scores. Another run goes to third on a steal. Jace Yanez is coming up, number 9. Rough start for NBA. There's a nice hit back to second base. Runs coming in, scores. First baseman has a nice catch for an out.
Six to one.
6-1, Andrews Prospects here in the bottom of the first. Foul back to the back of the net. Screen. It's another nice pitch. That's hit really hard out into right field. Right field's up with it. Coming into his cutoff man. Second, back into pitcher. Number 10 for the Prospects is on first base. Chaz Vodquez, number 19 for the Andrews Prospects, steps in. Man on first. That was a nice pitch. That was a foul tip. Hits the plate, bounces back. 6-1. The Prospects, bottom of the first. Runner gets a little lead. Pitcher goes to first base for a pickoff. Gets past first baseman. Runner goes on to second for a steal. There's another nice throw right down the middle. Are you kidding? That gets past third base out into left field. That will allow a run to score, making the score 7-1, the Andrews Prospects. There's a ball. That's a little high. Looked really good, but didn't get the call. So 1-2. That's a strike in that front corner. Struck him out. That ends the side. Have some damage. 7-1, Andrews Prospects. Coach is gathering them up on third base. You see Coach Blaine over there talking to him, trying to get them re-engaged. I make them understand this is a long game. It's not over. These Prospects have done real good here today. We watched the game before ours. They dispatched the last team quite handily. Very well coached, played the game well. Who's coming up? So I'm going to give the audience an easy one. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Who painted the ceiling in the Sistine Chapel? This is an easy one. Everybody ought to get this. Everybody ought to get this one. Don't be looking and googly. Not fair. Michelangelo. How many people got that? What is the main profession of the Nintendo character Luigi? What was the main profession for the Nintendo character Luigi? You gamers ought to know the answer to this. Of course, Luigi's kind of back in my day, and I'm like, almost 100. So these kids may not be playing that much these days. The main profession for Luigi, what was it? How about plumber? He was a plumber. I like that one. All right, back in play. Number 23. Justin Fortune is stepping in for a swing and strike to get the inning going. There's a hit back to the pitcher. The pitcher's up with it, over to first for out number 1. Of the inning. Stepping into the box, Silas Bryant. Swing and miss. Came right back to me. I don't care how good your nerves are. When it's coming right between your eyes, you'll jump. And I looked about as goofy as you could look right then. Three up, 3 down. Cal Cook comes in with 2 outs against NBA. On decks, Marshall Hall. There's a hit out of play behind home plate.
Got it, Callan.
It's a good swing. Inside for a ball. Swing and a miss. 2 balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cal. That's outside in the dirt. That'll even up the count at 2-2. Coach Zach Gull over on first base for NBA. Head coach Braden Blaine at third base.
Good job, Callan. You got it, bud.
Cal's worked the count to full. Cal Cook steps back in, gets ready to take the pitch to a full count. Pitcher winds and deals. That's in the dirt for ball 4.
Good job, Callan.
Callan takes off to first base. Got a man on first for Marshall Hall, number 10. No. There's a hit. High fly ball. Second baseman's under it. Makes the catch for out number 3 for the inning. No runs. That leaves the score 7-1 in favor of Andrews Prospects. Going into the top of the second. All right. I think everybody in the country has one of these or a version of one of these, an iPhone. Could be an Android. I'm partial to iPhone. They get the job done both. With that in mind, what year was the first iPhone released? What year was the first iPhone released? No looking on your iPhone. Don't go to your iPhone or your Android for the answer. Just think about it. What year was the first iPhone released? There's some husbands and wives out there that are arguing with each other. Y'all get it right. You ready? Here comes the answer. 2007. 2007 was the release of the very first iPhone 7. We have a change in pitchers for NBA. We're going to go to Judson Fortune. Judson's number 23. He's going to come in relief of Noah Hernandez.
Now batting, number 1, Shane Carrasco.
St. Carrasco comes in. He's in the number 1 slot. There's a pitch way outside. Braxton Sims does a good job wrangling that in. Doesn't let it get past him too far. Braxton's done a great job catching today. It's a little bit high for a ball. High. Outside. That'll walk the batter. Carrasco, number 1, puts him on first base. Judson stands back in on the pitcher's mound, gets ready. Here he comes. That's a strike. That's a nice outside on the back end corner. There's a swing and a hit. It's back to ball comes back in, hit to left field. That scores a run.
Now batting, number 4, Grayson Keith.
Go by George? No.
Got a runner on third. Pitch on the outside to number 4, Keith. High inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on third. Nobody on first or second. There's a hit. Back to the pitcher. Past the pitcher. Shortstop comes up with it. Makes a throw to first base. Not in time.
Number 24,
Run scores. It's a nice throw. It's going back up to shortstop. Shortstop to first.
Good throw. That's good. All right. Good throw.
Safe on first. Runner moves to third. Here comes number 20, Rodriguez.
Noah, you're hot. You ready?
This young man can knock it out of the park. He is a big, big boy. That's a large 10-year-old right there. He almost got it out of the park the first time he came up to bat. Swings at an outside pitch, knocks it down third base line. It's just foul. It's a nice ball, hit back to second baseman. Second baseman's up, back to first. First baseman takes his foot off the bag. And he's safe.
Number 16, Justin Flores.
Got a runner on first, runner on third. Number 16, Flores, is into bat. Justin Fortune's doing a good job. Judson Fortune's doing a good job pitching here. A little bit high. Runner on the move to second base. He's in standing up, uncontested. Runners on second and third in scoring position. That's a nice pitch. Gets him swinging on a strike. There's a hit down left side. Out of play. Foul ball. Wind's starting to kick up a little bit, getting a little dusty. Coming out of the northwest this time. South this morning. That ball's hit. Shortstop knocks it down.
There you go.
John Williamson has a great stop on a hot hit ball in the short hole. Run does score.
Number 45, Green Morales.
Ball's outside. Braxton Sims does a good job wrangling that one in. Doesn't let it get by him. Runners at second and third for the Prospects. It's a nice pitch there. A little bit high. Could have gone either way. Two O's, a count. There's a hit infield. First baseman has an eye on it. He has it. Secures that for out number 2. That's Jace Gould making that out. Got under it nicely, kept his eye on it. Brought it in the glove, kept the runners at second and third. Nice infield play there by Jace. Get one more out here, and NBA can escape with a little bit of damage done, but still within reason. Game's not over. That wind is starting to kick up now. There's a high pitch on the outside. 2 balls, no strikes. There is a ball on the inside, a little bit high. That could have gone either way as well. Time's called. High wind, a little bit of dust coming through. We're back in play. Back in play. Man on second, man on third. Outside. Outside. That loads the bases. That was a walk. So we've got the bases loaded. A little high and outside. High for ball two. Runner's coming home on a wild throw. He is safe. Runners on second and third. That's a strike on the outside corner. That's a nice throw. It's a nice throw. Time's called. Catcher has maybe has an equipment issue. So while time is called, the wind hadn't been high enough to like it was on the last game. Last game, the wind was so high that we had a 56 Chevy, a chicken, a rooster, a cow, and a Starbucks fly through the park. It was a sight. Hadn't had that quite that much of a wind. It's been high, but they say it's going to calm down now. Braxton takes care of business. Had to smoke a cigarette, get a beer. He's back in play. Here we go. There's a swing. It's a foul to the right. He really didn't smoke a cigarette. Just kidding. I think he did get the beer, though. Nah, I'm just kidding. Here's the pitch. A little bit high outside. That walks the batter. Giannis is number 9 on base. Bases are loaded again. Ball's a strike in the outside corner. It's a little bit inside for a ball. Number 19, Vasquez on deck for the Andrews Prospects. There's a swing and a miss. Two balls, one strike. A little outside. Oh, calls that a strike. Struck him out. Vasquez, number 19, steps on. Carrasco on deck, number 1. Pitches in, a little outside, but gets him swinging. Getting a little coaching from the on deck hitter to the batter. There's another strike on the outside.
One more, Judd.
He's ahead of the hitter, 2-0. That's way outside. Braxton Sims, he's got to play at the plate. Runner safe. That's good hustle by Braxton Sims. That could have gone either way. One ball, two strikes. Outside. Outside. That evens the count at 2-2. Got a good crowd on hand. Both sides well represented. I was telling a young lady from Andrews, has a son playing in it, how much I love Buddy's steak fingers in Andrews, Texas. It's put at least 25 pounds on me and 2 heart attacks. If you hadn't eaten at Buddy's steak fingers, you hadn't eaten. There's a swing and strike for out number 3. NBA goes off the field, gets ready to hit. They're up against a 13-1 score. That's all right. We're here to play. Umpire's doing a great job calling a great game today. Appreciate that.
Madison, are you okay?
Which 2 letters in Scrabble have a value of 10 points? Ha! Threw you youngsters for a curve because y'all not playing any board games. All right, old people. That's including myself. Don't look at your Googler. Which 2 letters in Scrabble have a value of 10 points each? You can do this. You can do it.
That one.
It's going to be the letter Q and Z.
What's that?
Oh, okay. So my wife stepped up to give me the answer. She guessed Q, but not Z. So she was 50-50. For that, she gets to cook me dinner tonight. I'll take chicken fried steak, fried taters, mac and cheese, gravy, and homemade bread. Uh-oh, I can't tell you what she just did. I don't think I'm getting dinner tonight. I'm pretty sure that's out now. Stepping in will be Braxton Sims for NBA. Braxton's the catcher today. He hits one right between third base and shortstop out into left field. Left field comes up with it. Over to second. Second misses the catch. Braxton's safe on first. And he sets the stage for number 80, Damian Ochoa. Braxton on the move to second. In there safely for a steal. Damian steps out of the box for just a minute. Now he's back in. Pitcher's ready. That's in the dirt. That catches the corner for strike. That's 2 balls and a strike to Damien. There's a hit back to third base. Third's going to first.
Oh, he dropped
First base drops the ball. Damien is safe on first. That advances the runner to third in scoring position. Good job by Damien. Damien goes to Greenwood. His favorite MLB's the Dodgers team. He's on the move, Damien is, to second. He's into second, standing up. 2 men in scoring position. We've got Jace Gould up to hit, first baseman today. Jace is a tall young man, lots of skill. That wind is kicking up. We've got Noah Hernandez on deck. See if we can get these runners from second to third in. Oh, almost gets hit by a pitch on the inside. That even had the ump running a little bit. All right, 2-1, count. Jace is ready. Pitcher deals. It's hit. It's up between second, shortstop, and third base. A run comes in. Braxton Sims. Damien Ochoa moves to third. Jace Gould is advancing to second on a wild throw back to the pitcher. Just trying to get the ball back to the pitcher. Pitcher misses it, and that cost a steal, or cost a runner to move up to second. Now we have a runner on second and third. We have Noah Hernandez stepping into the box. We have Joey Creech on deck. Got a meeting at the mound right now to try to get the Andrews prospects settled down just a little bit, talk it out. Time has been called. Jace Gould on second. Damien Ochoa on third. Noah Hernandez about to step into bat. No outs. 13-2 prospects. And we're in play. Runners are getting a nice lead. Pitcher's not worried about it. The throw's on its way.
Good eye, Noah.
Inside ball. Noah holds up. Almost went around, but he stopped. No harm, no foul, and a ball. Noah's a good little ball player. We'd love to watch little Noah play. Fast on his feet.
Good eye, Noah.
Smart baseball player. Serious about his craft. You can see it in him. Steps back in. Outside and low.
Good job, Noah.
Outside and low to Noah. Noah steps back in. Pitcher's ready. He comes home. There's a swing and a miss.
Good cut, Noah.
3 balls, 1 strike to Noah. Ooh, inside. Almost hits Noah. That's ball 4. Noah's gonna
Attaboy, Noah.
draw a walk on first base. That's gonna load the bases for our speed demon, Joey Creech. Joey has a sleeve on. It's bothered him. He's ripping it off and giving it back to his coach. Joey's taking that off, flex that muscle. He's about to rip one right here. It's fun to watch, Joey. You watch this boy run if he gets a hit. Look at the speed on this young man. He has a twin. That's high and inside.
Attaboy, Joey.
According to Jeremy, his dad, his twin could care less about baseball. 1 ball, no strikes. Low. 2 balls against it. All the runners are cheating a little bit out there to get ready to run. Outside. Three and 0. That's high. That walks a run in. Bases loaded. White Murray, number 5, comes to bat. White's another one of those speedsters. Got a meeting at the mound. The time has been called. Coach Braden Blaine over on third base. You can see him kneeling down there. He's coaching that team up a little bit as the coach for the Prospects coaches their team up a little bit. Be a good time to turn these bags into runs, these full bags into runs. White Murray is our ball of energy. This boy, he's like the Energizer Bunny. He can keep on going. He's going to step in here with that bat. There's been a change at pitcher to number 8, Yanez. I'm sorry, number 9. Number 9. No? Yeah, it's number 9. The front looks like an 8 to me. The back looks like a 9. Back of his jersey does say number 9. Yanez, he is the pitcher for the Prospects. Hat off to that last pitcher that was up there for the Prospects. He had a good day, did a good job, has a good arm. Good job. After White Murray, John Williamson, followed by Judson Fortune. White Murray, John Williamson, Judson Fortune. Coming up to bat in that order. Pitcher seems to be ready to go. They've called for play to resume. Everybody's ready. Bases loaded. White Murray. White swings and misses to an outside pitch. White hits it down between third and second base. Third base dives at it, misses it, gets into left field. Left field bobbles it. A run scores. Jace Gould comes in for the run, leaves the bases loaded again. As John Williamson steps up to hit.
There you go. Good eye.
Outside and down for ball 1. Follow it with your head. Hard.
There you go.
Good eye.
Good eye.
2 balls. No strikes. Bases loaded. There's a hit. It's back to shortstop. Shortstop to home. Overthrows home. 1 runner scores. 2 runners scores. John Williamson on the run to second. White Murray on the run to third. Everybody's safe. Nice hit. Is that Judson? Judson Fortune up to bat. Judson Fortune up to bat. John Williamson on second. White Murray on third. First base is unoccupied. Move up more, Judson. Huh? Struck him out. Silas Bryant is coming up. The man on second, the man on third. Score is 13-6. They've about cut the score in half. Nice little run going here. There's a hit. That's Tapper out in front of the plate. Umpire calls it a foul ball. It stayed inside. However, it must have hit the plate first. All right, Silas Bryant back into bat. Second and third occupied. That's outside, catches him swinging. 1-2's the count. There's a hit back out of play behind the catcher. One ball, two strikes. That's in the dirt. 2-2 count evens up. That's a high pitch. That loads the count full. 3-2. Full boat. Payoff pitch coming. Gets him swinging.
All right, buddy. All right, good cut.
For out number 2. Number 70, Cal Cook, steps in the box to see if he can knock these runners around. That's a strike on the outside corner. Cal Cook's a left-hander. That's high. 1-1. Runner's getting a good lead at second and third. Pitcher's not bothered by that. There's a hit. Out to left field. To the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes John Williamson. 2 runs score. Cal Cook hits a nice double all the way to the left field fence. Good hit, Cal. Marshall Hall comes up, steps in, see if he can add to the score. There's a hit over to first base. First base drops it initially, picks it up in time to step on first for out number 3. But hey, listen, NBA, they didn't let their dauber get in the dirt on this one. They got back in there. They're fighting. They scored some runs. They cut this score in better than half, 13-8. Good play by NBA. That's what you want to see. That's one of the things you want to see from a team. You want to see the fight. You want to see the not give up. You want to see them come back. And they've done that. Yesterday was tough. They played 2 major teams. Got hit on pretty hard, got down. Today's improvement, they've gotten down, but they've kept they've kept positive thinking. They've kept fighting. So they're learning. And man, they're making improvements. That's a testament to Coach Blaine, how he motivates this team, how he coaches this team. They believe in Coach Blaine. They love him. Again, Coach Blaine's getting ready for the draft upcoming. We wish him all the luck in the world this year. We're going to miss him if he goes, but we're not selfish. We want him to, we wish the best for him. He's got a lot of friends in the minors and majors he'd like to get up there with, and he's working hard at DBAT, working hard with Coach Josh Turley to get there. Coach Blaine's at home plate taking catch from what is going to be our next pitcher, number 3, Silas Bryant. Silas can throw that ball. Calling for balls in. It's going to be maybe the last. Well, Braxton Sims now the catcher. They're going to let him throw at him a couple of times. There we go. All right, this will be the last one. They'll throw it down, and we'll get underway. Again, if you happen to lose transmission on us, we freeze up. Give us 5 or 6 minutes. We'll reboot and try to get back on. So far, it looks like we've done real well.
Now, number 1, Carrasco.
Underway, it's a high and inside. First pitch for a ball. There's one right down the middle. That'll even the count up 1-1 for Silas. Number 1 for the Prospects. Last name Carrasco into bat. He watches it as it goes high and inside. He doesn't swing. There's a pitch outside and high. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Walks the batter.
Now, number 53,
Nate Lopez, number 18, don't they say? There's a runner on the move from first to second. There is a throw down to second, but the runner is standing up safe for the Prospects. That puts a runner in scoring position for Andrews.
Attaboy.
Backstop, foul.
There you go. One more.
Pitcher's ahead in the count. That's a nice pitch. Oh, didn't get the call. A little bit low. Sorry, a little bit high. Here he comes with another pitch. He hits that high out into left field. Drops in front of the left fielder. That holds the runner at second. It was shallow enough that he didn't take. Pitch shallow enough that the runner on second held. Puts a man on first and second. Here comes the throw. The throw is past the catcher. Runners are advancing to second and third.
Get ready to cover when you need to.
And reset.
Time's called. We have a shoe malfunction for the batter. He is getting things set here, and we'll resume play just in a second. Looks like he's got things fixed up. Steps back in. We're ready for play.
There you go.
There's a strike
Right there.
for Silas. There's a hit back to the backstop.
One more.
He's ahead of the counter. Head of the hitter. 2 strikes and a ball. Oh, inside. A great stop by Braxton Sims, the catcher. He has played an outstanding game behind the plate today, Braxton has. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a hit to third. Third's throwing to first. Not in time. That'll score 2 runs for the Prospects.
Now batting, number 24, Nico Salceda.
There's a hit back to past third base. Between third and short. Puts a runner at first and second.
Now batting, number 20, Evan Rodriguez.
Here comes Mr. Rodriguez, number 20. Swings at a high ball back behind him. Inside, almost hits Mr. Rodriguez on the feet. That'll advance the runners to second and third. They're in scoring position. There's a swing. Up past second, shortstop for a double.
Now batting, number 16, Justin Flores.
Man on second. Ball in for a pitch in for a ball. There's a swing and strike. That evens the count 1-1.
Now batting, number 45, Creed Morales.
That was hit to shortstop. John Williamson comes up with it, throws it over to first. Runner makes it, outruns the throw. That runner now advances to second. That scored a run. Oh, it did not score a run. So throw high inside. Foul tip.
Now batting, number 12, Jay Aguilera.
Make sure you check that runner.
I was watching it. It was not a strikeout.
There's a strike. Two strikes, no balls. Scores 19-8 in favor of the Andrew Prospects. They got a runner in second.
Yes, sir.
That's a nice strike.
There you go.
Struck him out.
Now batting, number 9, Chase Yana.
Runner on the move to third, in there safely standing up. Swinging strike.
Two more.
There's a hit, infield hit. Jeremy Creech is under it for the out.
Atta
Checks
boy.
third, checks the third base runner back to third. Did a nice job. Good fundamentals for Joey Creech right there. Gets under that infield, fly ball, catches it, checks third runner back for the second out of the game, second out of the inning. Good job, Joey. Pitches in. That was close. Called a ball, however.
There you go.
Hit back to shortstop. Shortstop comes up with it over to first base. John Williamson to Jace Gould for the out. Third out of the inning. Gets him out of the inning. Good play. That's it. This may be the end of the game. These games are an hour and a half on time, not on innings, and that might be it. We might have reached our time limit. Not sure yet. No, looks like they're coming back out to play. All right, so we haven't reached our time. Again, in this league, you play an hour and a half. You could play 2 innings in an hour and a half, or you could play 9 innings in an hour and a half. It really doesn't matter. Just all about time. Evidently, we hadn't reached that time yet, so play resumes.
Sorry.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, no. Okay. Braxton Sims, when play resumes, will come up to bat. The pitcher's going to be number 20. He'll take over duties, probably their closer. Number 20 is a large young man, as we talked about earlier. He's got to be approaching 5'11", 6 foot. Good baseball player. This is the 10U League. Midland Baseball Academy against the Andrews Prospects. What was the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? Here's another piece of dog. This is easy. If everybody doesn't get this one, man, that's going to be sad Sunday. What was the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? Everybody ought to get this. Toto, right? Ben Affleck plays which superhero in the movie Justice League? Ben Affleck plays which superhero in the movie Justice League? No Googling. Ben Affleck plays which superhero in the movie Justice League? Ready? Batman. Batman. What was Disney's first animated feature film? Last one. Which was Disney's first animated feature film? Disney's first animated feature film. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We're back in. Braxton Sims up. Hits one to left field. Left field comes up with it nicely, comes in, hits his cutoff. Cutoff brings it in. That's good fundamental baseball. Braxton is safe on first. Bringing in number 80, Damian Ochoa. On deck will be Jace Gould, number 26. Damian swings and misses. Wind kicks up, sand kicks up. I thought we were done with this. There's a foul ball back over my head behind backstop. That's 2 strikes and a ball. Damian's underwater. We're going to see if he can pull up out of this. There's the throw. There's a hit over second baseman's head. Shortstop rounds it up, makes a nice throw over to first for the first out of the inning. However, the run does advance. Man on second and scoring position for Jace Gould, who steps in, number 26. That'll put Noah Hernandez on deck. Jace hits one right down the line, and it goes just foul. Runner goes back to second on that foul ball. Jace steps back in the box. Number 20 throwing some good heat. Oh, runner from second to third advances on a steal. Gets in there under the tag. Jace is going to step in. See if he can get a hit. Foul tip. Oh. All right. He did not hear the tip, so that is a strikeout. Noah Hernandez steps in. Runner on third. Nobody on first and second. Here's the pitch. Noah hits a nice ball to right field. Right field. Number 7, Braxton Sims comes in to score. Right fielder bobbled it just a little bit, but gets it back into play. But not before Noah gets up on first base. Joey Creech coming in. Man on first. Runner scores. 19-9 Prospects. There's a throw. It's high. Runner on the move. Down and safe. And now it gets away from second baseman. Runner's coming to third. Maybe coming home. No, they hold the runner up. Looked like they were about to send the runner on home. Thought twice. Brought him back.
You got it,
Lived to
Joey.
play another bat. Joey Creech back in. That's high and outside.
Joey.
That's a strike on the outside corner. Three and one count. There's a pitch. That is an inside strike. That brings the count full. Brings the count. No, I'm sorry. That evens the count at 2 apiece. That struck him out. That was a nice ball thrown by number 20. That's the 3rd out, and that's the game. That was a good game. Ball game's called. Andrews Prospects wins this one 19-9 over MBA. Congratulations to both teams for a good, hard-fought game. Nobody ever gave up. They played hard to the end. This has been a good weekend. This has been a good first weekend for MBA. They learned a lot. They're gonna get better and better throughout the year. Keep coming back and watching us and watching these boys as they get better and better all year long. We're so proud of them. We're so proud of the job Coach Blaine's doing. We appreciate him so much. And to all the assistant coaches, Zach, Aaron, that help out, we appreciate it so much. We look forward to returning back to Lubbock in a few weeks to play again. We'll be in Midland next in about 3 weeks, and we'll be on air there. I'll have my sidekick, Brian Jordan, and we'll take this announcing to the next level. We appreciate Lubbock. We appreciate Friendship for the use of their fields. It's been a magnificent weekend. Didn't turn out quite like MBA wanted, but we're getting there. We're a work in progress, and we're going to get there. So until next time, safe travels. God bless, and thank you so much for joining us on YouTube TV. Decker Crude Express, thank you so much for having sponsoring us and putting us on air. We appreciate that more than you know. Till next time, have a good week.